Hi guys, this video is going to be describing what I want from my new website. My current website is coming close to the end of its life cycle and I have decided not to renew it because I want something more powerful, something more functional, and this video is aimed at whoever it is that's going to build it for me to help them understand what I am looking for. Now, I've decided to make this video public so that all of my viewers can also see it in case any of you guys actually have some suggestions, perhaps you disagree with something I am asking for, or you have some better ideas. I am completely open to the idea that what I envisage as the best website for me may not actually be true, and someone might come along and say, no, I think you should have this, and I am open to, to anything. So that is what this video is going to be about. Now, the idea behind the website is pretty simple. It has a few simple aims. The first and probably primary reason for its existence is to make it easier for people to find videos of mine they might like or need to see. So for example, if they are getting ready to mod Skyrim or Fallout 3 and they want to find videos that help them do that, my website should help them find the correct videos. If they are looking for a let's play of a certain game, it should help them find any videos I have if I have done such videos. The second thing I am looking for from my website is a way to consolidate the community that seems to be building up around my YouTube channel, my Twitch channel, and so on, and various other places, and to better facilitate a kind of dialogue between me and the viewers. I want to have slightly easier communications than we currently have with the various different messaging systems, so that I can literally come to my website and better understand what the viewers need, what they're enjoying, listen to their suggestions, that type of thing, but also a place where I can explain things to them very quickly, perhaps answer their questions without needing to make videos for it and that type of thing. And I suppose thirdly, I want it to be a kind of central hub, a way to connect to everything that I do, whether it's a video, whether it's a mod that I make for Nexus, whether it's anything else, whether it's an interview I've done with someone else, anything like that. People should be able to come to my website and find anything Gopher related. I would like to say straight off that I am not looking for something fancy for the sake of being fancy. I don't mind cool things, I don't mind, having lots of swish little things, if they serve a purpose. If they serve a purpose. If the only purpose they have is to look cool, then I'm not particularly interested. I want the website to be very simple, very instinctive, and not require people to learn how to get around. So as you can see, my current website follows a very basic model, and I'm quite happy with that concept. I mean, there is a front page which gives a nice introduction as to what the website is, and the fact that it's all about mods. And this is not the world's greatest thing, but it's all my latest videos, or it would be if I remember to update them. It's all my latest videos as posted on Tumblr. It's a little embedded thing that comes with the site builder I used, which is a GoDaddy thing. And I quite like this idea because people can come here and quickly see the latest news Gopher related. Now, this is not a very good solution, but you get the idea of what I was looking for. But along the top, you've got what is, fairly obviously a basic drop-down menu, and if I go along to say guides, it defaults to the Fallout 3 one by default, and as you can see, it has 9 videos, all part of my modding Fallout 3 series, with some extra videos underneath. And the same is true for all of the other games. It's pretty basic, but for someone who wants to find out a bunch of stuff about how to mod Skyrim from scratch, this is where they would go. I have the same for the Let's Plays, so people can go along and find different Let's Plays that I've done. I've not updated this in a while. I have a few more Let's Plays now. I should update it. And usually what happens is that there's episode 1 and then a link to the whole series. And I've done that for all of the Let's Plays. Pretty basic. And then finally some links. So as you can see, it doesn't really give you a huge amount, but it's a start, and I quite like this idea. Now the first thing I would like is some easy way of adding new videos. So for example, at the moment for me to add a new page here, I have to actually go through Site Builder and add it very manually. Now I don't mind doing that too much, but if there was some nicer way of doing this, some easy way of doing this, it would be pretty cool. But the biggest thing for me is I don't currently have anything that covers my modding videos. And I don't mean these mod guides, which obviously I've done, but for example, my Skyrim mod sanctuary videos, which are like mod reviews. I haven't added those yet because I couldn't think of a decent way of doing it. Now, there is a web page for mod suggestions for when I do my live streaming. I will leave a link down below, and as you can see here, people can submit mod suggestions. So I'd quite like this feature as well. I don't know where it would appear on the main site, perhaps mods, and people can put mod suggestions for my live stream. But the guy that did this also made a video database where essentially he's added all of my Skyrim videos, all of the Skyrim mod sanctuaries, all of the skylights, and the live testing. And he's actually linked it so that, for example, you could, let's have immersive in the title. It will list all of the mods with immersive in the title that I have actually made a video on. And so then I can go to immersive interiors, click on it, and it will go to the video. I did it in video 74, immersive interiors, Skyrim Nexus. So I love this. I think this is brilliant, and I want something like that in here. So I'd have guides, Let's Plays, and I'd have another link which is mods, and hopefully it would have something like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Skyrim, and so on. And you know, people could go and see a list of all the Skyrim mod sanctuaries, but also search for certain mods, to actually search to see, have I made a video for it? Because of course I do get a lot of requests, can you please make a video about mod X? And I've already made such a video. So that feature would be very nice. Obviously I'd like it integrated into the site. I would also like to have some sort of forum. Currently, there is actually a ProBoards Gopher's Minion forum, so I want something kind of like this, or maybe even embed this one directly into the website so that, you know, you stay in the website whilst here, and you can do all of the whatever it is you need to do. I think I would like my own forums because I think I would like to be the admin over it, obviously, and it needs to be something fairly robust, probably fairly similar to this. I like fairly bog basic forums. I do like this one. Obviously, I would like to be the admin. I actually think that if I had my own forums and I had control over them, this would be probably the primary place to communicate, and would actually be a fairly useful thing actually. So I could put ideas that I've got, or I could ask for suggestions in a manner that's, well, a lot easier to read and a lot easier to organise than any of the other ways we're doing it at the moment, which is usually via YouTube comments. So I think this is a pretty important thing to add, and as I said, I do want it to be part of the website rather than lots of separate little things. And I mean, it's not that Gopher's Minions, the fan forum, isn't good, it's great, but I want something centralised just so that there is one place we go for everything. Oh, and I would just like to take this chance to give a big thank you to Philosopher Cat for setting this up, and to anyone else who has been helping moderate. I do appreciate it, and of course I will be looking for moderators on my own forums, and it's fairly obvious the first people I'm going to look for are those who are active here. Now, I do also have a subreddit, Gopher's Videos, and it's something I set up right after the YouTube Google Plus integration, but I've not used it as much as I would have liked. It would be nice if I could somehow get things automatically posted to the subreddit when I post a video, so that should also be something to think about. For me, what I would like is some way to actually add, when I make a new video, to add it very quickly to whichever section was needed, but have it register which mods I had covered, and also, if possible, to update my Tumblr, perhaps post it to Reddit as well automatically, and so on. I mean, I don't need to do things like updates to Twitter because YouTube does that automatically, but if it gave me some power, I add a new Skyrim mod sanctuary to this area and it adds it to the subreddit automatically, that would be kind of useful. So there are quite a few other things I could imagine adding, but that's the basic overall concept. I want something where people can just literally come along and go, has Gopher made a video about such and such a mod? Perhaps there's a search function up here, and it gives them a list of the videos that I have added. Or maybe not even videos. Maybe it's articles I've written. I don't know. I would like it to be reasonably generic within the bounds of reason. Now, I'm pretty open-minded as to where it should be hosted. My current website is GoDaddy, but if there are better options, I don't mind moving. But it does need to be somewhere where I have admin power, I have control, and the website itself needs to be built in such a way that it could be moved from one hosting to the next with minimal fuss. So I should be able to back it up, move it, and set it up somewhere else if I decide the current host is not up to the task. Now, I know I'm probably going to get some offers of people saying, oh, I've got a server, you can use a little space on it. I'm really looking for, basically I'm looking for a professional hosting site where I have control and, I want it to be a business deal so that if it goes down, I can contact them and say, excuse me, what is going on? And expect them to fix it. Anyway, that is about it. I will update this video if I see some suggestions down below that warrant it. And, I really do appreciate any feedback that you guys can give me. If you have some sort of business proposal regarding this, if you are a professional web developer and you think you could make this and you want to make me an offer, I am going to put an email down below in the description that you can send me proposals for. But please, I'm going to ask you not to abuse that email, not to be sending me random requests or even feedback about the website. I'm not looking for feedback from the website there. I'd rather have the feedback down below in the comment section so that other people can read it, comment on it, and I can see that communication, I can see that conversation going on. So I'm not sure how long this email will stay up, but it will be up for the near future until the website is released, obviously. Okay, so if you do have such a proposal, feel free to send me a message that way. So I think that about covers everything. Thank you for listening to this somewhat rambly description of my website, and I look forward to hearing from any of you who do in fact have feedback for me. So thank you, and I will see you guys later.